Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. So today's pick a card is going to be all about what do they miss about you. I hope that you'll enjoy. There will be 3 different piles and you can choose whichever pile or piles you're drawn to. There may be multiple messages there for you, so that's why I always say choose more than one pile if you are feeling called to do so. And so if you are new to my channel and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love to welcome you to my YouTube family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I truly love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. Let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card. What do they miss about you? Hello and welcome to your pile selection with gemstones. So for pile number 1, we've got this piece of raw tiger's eye. So if you are drawn to this raw tiger's eye, you'll choose pile number 1. For pile 2, we've got carnelian. So if you are drawn to carnelian, you will choose pile number 2. If you are drawn to this sodalite, you will choose pile number 3. All right. If you need a little bit more time, it's okay to go ahead and pause the video. But if you're ready to get started with today's reading, let's go ahead and take a look into what do they miss about you. Hello and welcome. If you chose this raw tiger's eye or image 1, you are in the right place for today's reading all about what do they miss about you. All right, so I will be using my Unity deck, which I created using my own digital art. If you like that deck and you would like a deck for yourself, check out my link for my Etsy shop in my description box below. I'm also going to be using the classic Rider-Waite golden iridescent deck. And I'm going to be using some channeled message cards from Spirit. Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to the collective who chose pile number 1. All about what is it about them that people are really missing about them. What do they really miss about you? All right, so let's take a look. Spirit, what do they really miss about my pile 1? Please speak through me, Spirit. Wow, there's definitely somebody missing you pretty badly right here. This person is having a hard time sleeping at night. They've got a lot of anxiety. And you're constantly on their mind. They miss that when they were with you, whenever they were around you, you brought peace to their life. You also brought your wisdom and your knowledge of the divine and of life itself. You have a lot of experience with life. It doesn't matter how old you are. This person thought that you were the light of their life and that you really brought a richness to their life. Now this could be any connection. It could be a love connection. It could be a family member or a friend. But whoever this person is, there's one person at least who's not getting any sleep or rest because they miss the peace of mind you gave them and the peace of mind that they really felt when you were in their presence. You brought joy and dimensionality to this person's life and to a lot of people who miss you. There's many people who miss you. I'm getting at least 4 people, 4 to 5 people who are really missing you. What do they miss about you? They miss your joy, the joy that you bring to the world. It almost makes people feel like dancing when you're around. There's just like this exuberance, this zest for life. And so many people feel like since you left their life, they've been feeling blocked, or like things are stagnant, things are not moving for them in the right direction. Some people are feeling like they just can't move on, even though they've tried. I feel many people have tried to forget about you, put you as a thing of the past. But yet again, it comes back to almost haunt people, keep them up. I'm seeing that you could be in their dreams at night when they sleep. Many people miss the depth that you have in your soul as a person, and your smile. And a lot of times, like when you walk out of people's lives, they have a hard time finding their own happiness and their own joy, because you really are someone who can help somebody discover who they are. You're really gifted with helping with the self-discovery. You have a gift for helping people get over tough and difficult times. You often bring balance into people's lives, and many people miss this about you when you do go away. There's another card about celebrations. And this tells me that many people miss you because you really do know how to celebrate life. And you really are almost like this flamboyant personality. You have so much personality here. It's making my eyes water and making me giggle a little bit. Like, I love this. I love this. You have such a zest for life, and it's contagious. Your laugh is even contagious. I'm hearing, I miss your voice. I miss your laugh. I miss your eyes, I'm hearing. Another thing that people miss about you, with the Queen of Wands here, you could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but you're really being depicted in this energy. And I'm reading your energy here. And what people miss about you is your passion for life, for what you do. You are the type of person that gets very, very almost like protective of your loved ones. You don't let people mess around with them, and you get very passionate about whatever you're doing. You put your whole heart and soul into a project, and this really shows. And you have a love for what you do, your hobbies, and you have many talents. And you used to share your talents with some of these people that you've moved on from, and they've never been able to find someone quite like you with as much talent, passion, and zest for life. Yes, with this Two of Pentacles here, you used to help this person to not feel stuck, whoever this was, or maybe these people, maybe more than one person. You helped people feel like they could experience movement spiritually. You have taught a lot of these people about what you know about your spirituality, and they feel thirsty without you. They feel very thirsty for the spiritual knowledge. It's almost like, you may not know everything about spirituality, but you seem to know a lot more than most people. And whatever it was that you were sharing with these people, they really miss it. They know that you had some kind of secret ingredient to being happy, to being joyous, and you really, really brought it to the table. And they miss that about you. There's just no sunshine when you're gone. Like that song, there's just no sunshine when you're gone. Ain't no sunshine when you're gone. That's what I'm hearing, that song. You have an honesty about you where you can cut through BS and you just tell the truth. You speak very candidly, but you also have a gentleness about you. You're able to deliver the truth in a gentle manner, and people miss this about you. They missed it. They could rely on you to tell them the honest truth. They could come to you and say, hey, what do you think of my hair? What do you think of this shirt? And you would tell them the truth in a gentle way. We've got the sun card here. And I was just singing that song, There's No Sunshine When You're Gone. You literally bring the sun into people's lives. You are a light for people in the darkness. But you know what? You've had to leave people in the dark, is what I'm hearing, because you've had to leave them behind for whatever your reasons, and they are valid. You can't save everyone, and you can't help and fix everyone, and this is a lesson that you've had to learn. You know how to go within for answers, and you have this illuminated energy about you. You might have even taught people in the past who you no longer associate with you might have taught them some of your meditation tricks or tools or rituals. For some of you out there, you were giving spiritual knowledge to people who were very, very thirsty for this. This keeps coming up. And now they feel very alone without you. With the Hermit card, they feel very lonely, even when surrounded with other people. You really added a richness to their life. Unforgettable. You're unforgettable. There's just no one else out there like you. You're a rare person. I'm just hearing, you know how each fingerprint is very unique? We all have different fingerprints. You are very unique to these people that you've left behind, and they will never find somebody like you to replace you, because you're very unique. And protection, I just heard protection. This person or these people felt protection when you were in their presence. But many of them took this for granted at the time, and many of them may have pushed your boundaries, is what Spirit is revealing to me as well. But you are somebody, I just heard from Spirit that you were a fortress. Too many people, you were a fortress. You would protect them from negativity, from harm. Some of these people might have even tried to self-harm, okay? Some of these people that you might have had to leave behind in the past might have tried to hurt themselves in some way through addictions, through suicidal ideations, okay? And these are things that are sensitive topics that I don't really want to get into. But you may have been a light in a darkness to many of these people who you've had to leave behind. You did what you could do. But when someone is drowning, you can offer them, okay, so my best possible piece of advice and kind of a scenario that I could give you that Spirit is showing me is someone who's drowning under the ice, okay? And when somebody is drowning in the ice, when the lake has frozen over, and let's say they fall in, right? When they try to get up, it's like a glass ceiling. They can't get up. They're struggling to find the hole in which they fell into, but it's cold often, and their eyes get glazed over, and they can't see anything. It's all, and they have a hard time finding the place in which they fell into, the hole, right? And if you offer your arm or your hand to this person, they could pull you down with them. So you never want to do that. You always want to, I was taught that you always want to give them some sort of a stick or a piece of wood or something, a pole, something to grab onto, but you would never offer them your hand, because they could pull you in with them down into the depths of the water and you would both drown. Okay, so this is what I'm sensing with these people that you've had to leave behind, is that for many of them, you tried to offer to help them, but you didn't want to be pulled down with them, because it's not fair to ask that of you. And you don't need to put yourself in harm's way or danger just to try to save or rescue someone else. The best you can do is to try to do what you can do by living by example, sending love and light. And then sometimes the best thing you can do for people is to let go. But that's what people miss about you, is that they felt like you were the rescuer, you tried to help them, and many of them feel lost without you. Okay, but I want you to know that you've tried your ultimate best with so many people. The Ten of Pentacles tells me that a lot of people miss the way you would often give them time or energy. You're someone who's not selfish. In fact, you might be a little too giving at times. And people might have taken advantage of this, the people that you had to leave behind. But they miss the time and the energy that you gave to them. And for some, you might have even given them money, okay, or gifts. You might have given them gifts that they still have and they still keep and they still use these gifts. We have the You Gave Sound Advice card. So that just, Spirit, thank you so much for this. Spirit is confirming that you gave this person good sound advice. And there's at least, like I said, between 3 to 5 people you've had to leave behind. And they miss your good sound advice because you always knew what to say to make things feel better, to make things more palatable, and to just get through their day. I feel like many of these people that you had to leave behind suffered from depression, anxiety, or some other mental health issue. You made somebody feel young and free, with your exuberance, your zest for life here. How could you not? You know, you had the life of the party vibes. You know how to elevate a room. You know how to lift people's spirits. And people miss this about you. You bring such an intensity with you. With your vivaciousness, your vivacious smile, and your heart, your passion that I was talking about in the beginning of this reading. It's very clear that Spirit is making this known, that you have a lot of intensity, and a lot of people miss this about you. Yes, you are imaginative, you're creative. You know, you have this ability to be very artistic, and you have this ability to make things better for people. But a lot of people admire your skills for your, your talent, and you make things fun. You have a way of making things very pretty around you, though. And you might have helped some of these people making their home look better, or making their living space look more, decluttered, I want to say. You could have helped. This could have been like, there could be at least one friend here that misses you, that you're not associating any longer, that maybe you spent a lot of time with this friend and went over to their house and helped with their living space, helped to make their living space a little prettier. Okay, that's going to be for somebody out there. I'm also seeing this, they miss this one particular person. If this is a friend, they really miss going and getting good deals with you, shopping with you, maybe going thrifting or going to flea markets or yard sales or that kind of thing, and or sprucing up old things and somehow giving it new life. You were always doing something fun and artistic, and this person and many of these people just admired that about you, your skill set. And when I say that you're skilled and artistic, you could be artistic in the way that you cook food, or present food to people. Maybe you have some kind of an online store and you're very creative in the way that you present your business. You could be like a candle maker. You could be a party planner, like literally a hairstylist. Whatever your art form is, these people from your past really miss this about you, because you've brought the spark of life to their life, and without you it's dim. Their lights have been dimmed because you used to rejuvenate and restore this person. You're very alive and you're very spiritually awake. And that's exactly what I was talking about, is that, you do have the spiritual awareness that many people miss because they don't have that anymore in you. You can't share in that with this person anymore. You're so awake, spiritually awake, and you tried to wake up these people. But like I said, it's up to them. You did what you could do. You're the outgoing one, and many of these people are more inward. They miss that about you, that you brought something out in them. You made them feel more outgoing. You gave them self-confidence too. This card says, I wish I could have seen what I see now. Many of these people from your past wish that they wouldn't have pushed your boundaries, or they wish that they wouldn't have upset you or done what they did to lose you. They wish they could have seen the truth at the time. They're definitely seeing the folly of their ways, the error of their ways. But I'm hearing it's too late. It's too late. You cannot fix a broken vase and make it look brand new. There's just some things you can't ever fix. This person or these people miss you because they cannot access their emotions without you. You might have been like a therapist to some of these people, walking them through their emotions, letting them vent to you. This is one of the reasons they feel debilitated without you. Sometimes they feel they can't go on. They miss your touch. They miss your hugs. The way that you would hold them. If this is an ex-lover or even just a friend, they might miss your hugs, or a family member. They miss your hugs a lot. You have this special touch, a healing touch about you. You were their rock. Many people miss you because they felt you literally were their rock. Without you, they feel they flounder. You brought out a better version of them. Yes. And I believe I said this earlier too. And out of all of these cards that came up, you brought out the best version of them they could possibly be at that time. But unfortunately, it may not have been enough. But they felt better with you. They felt like they were better with you. Life lessons. You taught these people from your past life lessons. And they want to say thank you to you at a soul level. They miss your sense of humor. and how very witty you were when you always had a comeback for something, or you could turn something into something funny. You would always find the silver lining in a situation, and you were able to use your humor to take a situation that was painful and make it more easy to digest or comprehend or to deal with. You would use humor as a way to appease or ease the situation, and to lighten people's loads, and to just make them smile. And they miss that about you. You understood them when no one else did. And for some people, they may have walked away from you, and they do feel that this was their biggest mistake. You really understood when no one else did. And they feel you're an angel living here on earth, and they really, really miss you. They miss everything, even your mannerisms, the way that you would laugh, the way that you would touch your hair, or your cute little mannerisms that you did that are unique to you, your idiosyncrasies that are just you. It's just how you do things. It's just how you move, how you laugh, how you speak, everything about you. And that is what people are missing about you, my pile one. So I hope that you really enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment if you would. And also, please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much. And if you would like a further personal reading, please be sure to look in my description box for information on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. If you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated, and you can find information on how you can do that in my description box below as well. Again, thank you so much for watching, and if you're drawn to any of the other piles, be sure to check out any of the other piles. There may be a message in there for you. Stay beautiful, Pile One. Until next time, bye. Hello and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be diving deep into why do they miss you, or what do they miss about you. So it's going to be really in depth. I'm going to be using the Golden Iridescent Rider-Waite, such a beautiful deck. I'm just going to cleanse the deck. I am also going to be using the Unity deck, which I created using my own artwork. If you're interested in purchasing a deck for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, you can find the information for that in my description box below. There's a link to my Etsy shop, so check that out. I will also be using some channeled message cards from Spirit to find out what do they miss about you. And this could literally be anyone. This could be in a loving, romantic way, a family situation where you've had to say goodbye, or a friend that you are no longer speaking with. This could literally be anyone, any connection. What do they miss about you? Let's find out. Spirit, please speak through me. Please help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile 2, all about what do they really, really miss about my pile 2? What do they really, really miss about my pile 2? I got the chills here. I've got quite a physical reaction going on here, so I'm just feeling a lot of sorrow, really heavy missing. This could have even been something very recent, a recent ending for some of these people, or this or this certain person, whoever this is that's coming through, is very strong. It's a very strong sense of missing you. And it's almost like, ooh, it almost takes my breath away. It leaves me kind of breathless. And that's why I'm saying this, because this is a very strong sense of missing you. Let's see why they miss you or what they miss about you. They miss that you are a nurturing person. With the King of Cups there, you always seemed to know what to say. You always had the answers. Also, what that tells me is they miss your emotional depth. You could always bring them to an emotional height that they couldn't experience without you. And also, you have an intuitive side that really intrigued these people or this person. You are so powerful in your presence, very regal, and you're very passionate and magnetic with the King of Cups here. And they miss that about you. They miss that. They feel magnetically drawn to you still. What else they miss about you is that you're very deep. You're someone who will talk about all kinds of different topics. You know, you'll talk about things that other people don't want to talk about, like, you know, death or difficult things in life. You could have actually been kind of like a counselor or helper to this person or these people that are missing you. You give great advice. Your cup overflows, you know, with love. They miss your love. They miss your nurturing protection. And I feel that this person or these people tend to worry too much. And you used to be like an anchor, because Spirit is showing me an anchor. So I feel like you were really truly somebody who brought stability to other people's lives. And they miss that. And without you, they feel they're not grounded. They feel they don't have the anchor anymore. Floundering, I just heard. They feel floundering, lost without you. I'm hearing the word enigmatic. I feel like you were a mystery to this person, an enigma. They miss the challenge that you used to bring to their life. Maybe you challenged their way of thinking. You gave these people a new perspective or a new way of thinking about things. And they miss that about you. Many of these people are very earthy. They're not as spiritual as you. You're very spiritual intellectual. You're a spiritual intellectual. And many of these people are very, you know, earthy. You know, but they've lost their sense of being grounded because they miss you and they miss that feeling. And they're overcritical of themselves, I'm hearing too. Wow, this person is very overcritical of themselves and others. I'm sensing a lot of earth energy here. This person or these people could be of the earth sign energies. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They worry too much. They're perfectionists by their very nature. And I'm hearing too, they're kicking themselves in the butt for losing you. Whoever these people are from your past that miss you. They really feel like you were seriously the one that got away. They obsess about you and they cry. There's real tears here. They're really sad. I just heard like a bucket full of tears. They've cried so much, and yet for some of these people, they may have appeared heartless to you in some regard or in some aspects. Some of these people that you've had to leave behind, they really do blame themselves. They're taking some of the accountability. I feel like over time they've seen their ways, their faults, what their part was in this, okay? And they really do miss that you were always there for them, and they took it for granted, and I feel like they kick themselves in the butt now. Spirit, what else do they miss about my pile too? You used to be able to soothe the aching heart. You were like a good luck charm to many of these people. The Wheel of Fortune talks about karmic relationships. With some of these people that you've had to leave behind, there was a karmic connection, a karmic tie. I'm even just now hearing twin flame energy. You might have had to have said goodbye to your twin flame in this lifetime. And what I want you to know about twin flame energies is that twin flames, there's always a runner and a chaser. And it's basically one soul that has split in half, and this person is like your other half, okay? And so you may have met your twin flame in this lifetime, but you may have said goodbye because maybe this person was the runner. They may have literally escaped this, your presence or whatever. Know this. If it's meant to be in this lifetime that you'll come back together, you will. But if not, it may be the next time around or the time after that, but you will be joining hearts again with your soulmate, with your twin flame. This could be somebody who is not your twin flame. It's going to be different for everybody because this is a general reading. But for some of you who this is resonating with, know this, that if it's meant to be, you will be with that twin flame. But oftentimes what happens is that twin flames will come together in their last reincarnation on the earth plane. They will spend their last life together. Reincarnation is real. I know that because I've had personal experiences with this. I've channeled people and their different lifetimes, and I know that reincarnation is real. And you've had many lifetimes with many of these people who you've had to leave in the past, whether it be a friend, a family member, or a loved one, or a twin flame connection. You have had multiple karmic kind of relationships in different lifetimes with many of these people, many go-arounds, many times around the merry-go-round of life, okay? The karmic wheel with the Wheel of Fortune. And so this is not your first rodeo. You've been here on this earth plane before, and many of these people who are missing you were karmics, okay? And so you've been learning your lessons, they've been learning their lessons, but what they miss about you is the things that they were learning from you at the time, and the fact that you were able to bring a sense of balance into their life, harmony. Also, something fun here with the King of Swords. They loved that you were always doing new things. Like maybe you have a real passion for trying new things in life. Maybe you have a passion for doing lots of different fun projects. You're very versatile and very communicative. People miss that about you when you're gone. They miss the conversations, the fact that you're so smart. You're a thinker, a deep, deep thinker. You have a youthfulness about you, and you're such a live wire. You have so much passion for what you're doing. Without you, people feel nervous, they feel tense, and they don't feel relaxed because you bring a calm to people's lives. And you like to change it up too. And so you bring this fun dimensionality into people's lives. And when you're gone, they don't have that anymore. There's like a boredom that settles in. Many people get bored. They have the feeling of, it's a gnawing feeling of like emptiness, where they feel empty or alone even when in the presence of other people, because you add this fun, unique piece to their life, I guess, for lack of better words. Like you add this fun and unique piece to their life, okay? And you inspire others too. Spirit is saying that you inspire many people to greatness. And without that, they feel bored, really bored without you. I feel like many of these people from your past looked up to you and saw all the exciting things you were doing. Perhaps you were somebody who started your own business, or perhaps you were somebody who had a lot of interesting hobbies. And whatever it is that you were doing here, you were inspiring these people from your past to greatness just by being you. And they definitely miss that about you. Let's see what else they miss about you. They miss your transformative energy, the fact that you could really help them. They thought that they could change. They thought that you could help them change. They were almost pinning their hopes and dreams on you. Many of these people from your past that miss you, they miss the dream. They miss what they thought was going to happen between this, the evolution that they thought that they were going to have as a result of knowing you. They've said forever goodbye to the person that they wanted to be when they were with you, because they know that person is basically dead and gone. The old them is dead and gone. You definitely changed them just by knowing them. And they do appreciate that, but they wanted to be higher in their learning. They wanted to be reaching higher limits. They wanted to be in a better place than where they are now, but you did help elevate them in some way, in some capacity. But this person feels dead in a way, like, see the coffin here? This person feels dead in some ways because you revived them, you would bring them, you'd make them feel alive. You made them feel like hopeful that they could change. Maybe some of them had some bad habits they wanted to let go of, and they were hoping that you were the answer for that. Maybe they had addictions or something like that, and they thought that you could save them or take them out of that darkness. They miss the friendship, they miss the companionship, they miss that you were always so patient with them and careful with their heart. And even when they were pessimistic, or even when they were begrudging or anything negative, you were always patient with them, and you gave them many, many chances, I'm hearing. And they miss that about you. They miss that you were very forgiving, but then yet again, they took advantage of this too many times, I feel, and you did the right thing in protecting yourself. If this is a situation or a person from your past that you had to walk away from, if this person was somebody who walked away from you, they're very sorry that they did this because they didn't realize at the time what they would be missing out on. And they look back now, and I'm feeling from spirit, I'm seeing all these butterflies here. I never even noticed there were butterflies here. You really did change this person with this death card and these butterflies. You really did change them. And they're just now starting to see all of the positive things that you really, really did implement in their lives and their hearts. I'm seeing somebody with their chakras all aligned because maybe you taught them about chakras, okay? Maybe you taught them about spirituality, brought them awareness. You brought them healing. You brought them grace. You showed them forgiveness many times, these people from your past, and they missed that about you. For some of you, this could have been in a romantic way, that you have people from your past that reminisce about you and them together. And what a fantastic and gentle lover that you were. Your gentleness is really standing out here, and your feminine grace. Even if you're a male watching this, you have the ability to really nurture people, you know, going back to that King of Cups here. Even if you are a man watching this, or you identify with your masculine side, you have a very giving nature about you. Let's ask Spirit, using the channeled message cards, what else they miss about you. What else do they miss about my pile 2, Spirit? Your empathy. Okay, so you are the kind of person, you can walk into a room and feel what other people are feeling. All you have to do is take one look at people. Sometimes you don't even have to look at people. You can just enter a room and feel the energy in the room. But you can look at somebody and see their eyes and see what's behind their eyes. You you have a gift for that. And this person really misses that about you. The fact that you were always able to read their heart, anticipate their needs before they even told you. You were able to read them like a book. And they really took this for granted. And now they're sad about it. But they miss your empathy. You healed this person in a way. You healed somebody from your past, or some people from your past, just by knowing you. And this is why I keep seeing this. They're very grateful to you, but they miss that healing energy that you brought to them because it was restorative. They wish that they could turn back time. Many of these people that knew you, if you have them blocked or you don't talk to them anymore, they just wish they could turn back the time and do things over again, because they're still trying to heal. It's not over, or it's not over for them, I'm hearing. Yeah, it's not over for them. And you're really hard to get over, and they don't want to get over you. They keep a piece of you within them, always, always. You influenced them in a positive way. So whether you know it or not, you are influencing people in positive ways. That's really transformative. You have healing energy. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. You do have healing energy about you. They want to say, somebody from your past wants to say to you, I'm sorry that I couldn't be what you needed me to be. They also want to say, I'm sorry that I treated you unfairly. You're a true friend. Maybe they never told you how really truly appreciative they were of your friendship and your love. Addictions took control. Yeah, for some of these people from your past, they may have suffered from addictions, be it drugs or alcohol, gambling, or whatever else it was. They had some form of addiction that took control, and Spirit wanted to bring that through. You were always gentle with this person, always seeing the best version of them possible. You never wanted to see their flaws, their errors of ways, their mistakes. You always saw this person in a positive light, and you were probably the only one, and they do miss that about you. The closeness. They miss the closeness that they felt with you. You used to cheer them up. They could have had depressive tendencies. They miss your insight into things, the way that you used to see things. Your perspective on life is very unique. And they really do miss this about you, because it's not like you can just go and find somebody like you. You're not replaceable. What else, Spirit? There's no one like you. You were very close, and now they don't have anyone. That's how they feel. They feel like they don't have anyone. You helped this person relieve their stress. But I'm just hearing from Spirit, it may not have been enough. This person might have stressed you out, whoever this is or these people are. And because they caused you so much stress, you had to let this go. You were the best partner. You were also a friend. So there's definitely a romantic person from your past who's stuck on you, who's having a hard time and is still missing you because you were their best friend and also the best partner that they ever had. You were like a teacher to them, and you truly listened to them and all of their problems and all of their issues. And they might have put demands on you, I'm hearing too. They might have been very controlling is what I'm hearing. Some of these people that you don't talk to anymore that are missing you, they might have just taken you for granted as far as wanting too much from you. I'm having a hard time believing this, but even if this happened like 10 years ago, they are still missing you. You might have somebody who's you broke up with like 10 or 15 years ago who's still not over you. This is really crazy. You're unforgettable. A lot of people miss you. There's a lot of people missing you, my pile too. And that's what I'm picking up on. Spirit, why else are they missing my pile too? I just heard you were the love of my life. So there's definitely someone from your past that was a romantic connection who feels like you were the love of their life. The one that got away. Even their family and friends liked you. They may have even liked you better than they liked them. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. If this was a romantic partner, they could have had a hard time finding work that made them happy. They may have been unhappy in their work, or maybe they had a hard time keeping down a job or holding a job down. There might have been an issue with housing. They could have even been homeless at one point in their life, or very close to being homeless, or crashing on people's couches. Prone to fighting, prone to anxiety. Anyways, that's just what I'm channeling here. So let that be a confirmation to you, for those of you who were wondering. And if that doesn't resonate, just take what you like and leave the rest, because this is a general reading. But I always say in these general readings, whatever Spirit prompts me to say, and I had to say that. But they do miss how you really, you were like the only one who saw them in a positive light for many of these people in your past. And they miss your compassion, and they wish that they wouldn't have treated you the way they did, with contempt, or with just taking you for granted. Blame, I'm hearing blame. They also may have blamed you, been immature. It's because they couldn't deal with the stress, and they were so immature that at the time they couldn't take it on. They didn't want to take it on, the responsibility of ruining this connection. So they blamed you, and that's what I'm sensing for this. But there's people that definitely miss you for very fond reasons from your past, be it lovers, friends, family members that you don't talk to. I'm hearing you have a good heart and a nice smile and a forgiving nature, and that this is really missed about you. Just a good friend overall, someone to rely on. But you definitely did the right thing by leaving people like that take you for granted in the past. So no regrets, right, Pile 2? No regrets. If you walked away from certain people, there's a reason for it. And just know that there's always a reason for things. and that things are always divinely orchestrated, and what will be, and that we have control only over ourselves. We can't always control other people and their actions and choices, but we can always control how we feel about it. That's what Spirit wanted to really bring through. And you are missed. So just know that you are missed by many people. Thank you so much, my Pile 2, for being here. If you liked this video, please leave a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it. And Pile 2, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would truly appreciate that. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you already are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check out my description box below for more information on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but always appreciated. And you can find more information for that in my description box below as well. Much love to you all, and have a blessed rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. Till next time, stay beautiful. Bye. Hello and welcome. If you chose the Sodalite or Image 3, you're in the right place for today's reading, which is all about what do they miss about you. We're going to be diving deep, and I'm going to be using a couple of different decks of tarot cards as well as some channeled message cards, and I'm going to be using my intuition, channeling Spirit, and delivering messages to you all about why are they missing you. Spirit, please be here now with me as I deliver messages to Pile 3. Help these messages to be accurate, clear, and concise, and may they truly resonate with my Pile 3. And Spirit, please speak through me. Thank you, Spirit. So Spirit, why do they miss Pile 3? This could be any connection, be it romantic, friendships that have gone way to the wayside, or family members that Pile 3 is no longer communicating with. Why do they miss Pile 3? Well, my Pile 3, at the center of your reading, we have the Seven of Cups, which tells me that you're the kind of person that seems to have a lot of options. And some people feel very left out in the cold, left in the dust by you. They feel that this is an unfortunate situation, but that you have a lot of other options in friendship, in love. They miss that you were basically everything they wanted in a friend or a lover, with the World card there. And many of these people still feel obsessed with you. They think about you a lot with the Devil there. For some of them, they feel like they know it's unhealthy and they shouldn't think about you that much, but they can't help it. Some of these people from your past are even having a lot of heavy sexual thoughts about you, my Pile 3. A lot of sexual thoughts. You were also a friend to many of these people from your past that are missing you, and they miss the friendship. You could have been like the life of the party. If you like to drink alcohol, or any other kind of leisure activity where you're kind of letting go, relaxing, and if you did this with somebody from your past, this person is really missing that you guys maybe did this together, okay? Maybe you shared the same habits, and maybe you guys liked to drink together or something. This could have been like a drinking buddy or something. Somebody who, they missed their counterpart. Okay, this could have been like an old friend that you don't talk to anymore. Maybe you guys would get together, smoke together, drink together, whatever. You could have somebody like this. I'm sensing this in your energy field, my pile 3. Somebody who might have some addictions or whatever. They miss you because you were like the life of the party and you were fun. They felt like you brought something fun and almost naughty into their life, which they, at the time, they took it for granted, but now they really miss that about you. They don't have the spiciness anymore in their life. Also, I'm getting that you bring a lot of spiciness to the bedroom, and a lot of people, like lovers, past lovers, miss that about you. You were always willing to do things that were fun, and you were open to doing new things, and you were never boring. You were never ever boring in the bedroom. You wanted to try all kinds of fun things. I'm also seeing here that you might have had somebody in your past who lied to you or who went behind your back, that might have been deceptive. They feel they betrayed you, and you might have had to walk away from this person. There's definitely a friend here that you walked away from that I'm sensing here is upset or is missing you a lot, like a ton. I'm also sensing a lover here that was not faithful, or they might have lied to you or something like that, you know, maybe you would want to consider cutting cords with. Okay, this person is still in some ways connected to you through maybe some kind of sexual energy or something. They're thinking about sex a lot. This person from your past that was a lover, sometimes they think about you, they touch themselves, they may be with another partner, and they're still not very happy. They feel very lonely, stuck. This person could have been abusive even, I'm hearing. This person could have been like mentally abusive, had anger issues. You might have divorced this person, or maybe you were married, you might have gotten divorced from this person or just broke up. But this person might have suffered from like abusive tendencies. Maybe they had a dysfunctional home when they were children. They could have been from dysfunctional homes or dysfunctional families. They miss that you brought a sense of balance and peace to their life, whoever this was. And they always felt like you deserved better. And they always put themselves down and they put you on a pedestal. But they might have treated you the opposite, like you were below them, okay? The reason they did that is because they felt intimidated by your presence, and they knew you were meant for something big, destined for something big, either destined for fame or likability. They always knew or figured you were better than them, and that's why they treated you with disdain. That's what I'm sensing here with this ex-lover and this ex-friend of yours, or even this family member, whoever this was. Could have been a sister, a brother, somebody like that. We also have a King of Pentacles here and a Page of Pentacles. That could be a heavy earth sign here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person. Maybe one of these people was a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. One would have been older than you. One might have been younger than you. But anyways, what they really miss about you is that you were somebody who almost like you brought a practical side, your practical nature into this connection, and you would give them, like, you would help this person to like remember things, like remember important dates, or remember to take out the trash, or, you know, like this person could have been very lofty in their thinking, or maybe prone to escapism, some of these people from the past, and they miss that you were bringing an order. You could bring order and detail oriented. You're very detail oriented. You could bring practicality, a diligence with you, a sense of being meticulous and reliable to their lives. You could add that earthiness, that groundedness to their life. Stability, I'm hearing from Spirit. Stability. You offered stability to many people's lives who you have now moved away from. But they miss this about you because they feel like they kind of space out too much without you, or they don't have that sense of groundedness, or they can't remember things without like the reminders you would give them. Okay. Also, you make good money, you're a hard worker. They miss that. They might struggle with money. They probably thought at the time you were making more money than them. They might have been intimidated by this, but I feel like they're realizing now that they shouldn't have put that blame on you. But you could have been making more money than this person from your past, be it a friend or family member or lover. They kind of had you up on a pedestal, and then they sort of knocked you down off the pedestal, and they tried to be in control or be in charge, and they're feeling ashamed, and they feel that they miss what you used to bring to their life. And now they do feel completely lost without you. They're looking for something to fill that space. They may have tried to find a new friend, but their new friend isn't like you, or they might have tried to find a new love, and there's no way that you can replace you. So they're definitely seeing how many mistakes they made with you. And now they can see in retrospect every little thing that they did wrong. And knowing, for some of them, they want to get back with you. They want to reunite with you. I'm hearing that from Spirit. Some of these people want to reunite with you. They're hoping for a second chance. They want to reach out. You may have them blocked. They miss your voice. They miss talking to you, laughing with you. They miss you sharing your ideas with them. They miss holding hands with you. So some of these people, if this was like a romantic connection, they miss holding hands with you. The simple things. Just knowing that they could call you theirs. It made them feel whole as a person. And now they feel severed, fractured without you. You taught this person from your past to be strong and brave. While they were with you, they did feel that way. But as soon as you left this person's life, they no longer feel that way without you. They're wanting that back. We have karmic partner. If this was a romantic partner from your past, this was definitely a karmic connection where you guys were intended to come together, to learn lessons, to teach each other lessons, and then to go your separate ways. It wasn't meant to be forever. They miss doing activities together with you. Like I said, this could have been like somebody you drank with, smoked with, or just did fun stuff with. Spirit, what else do they miss about my pile 3? You have a very calming voice, and they miss your voice. They just miss talking to you on the phone or talking to you in person. Your voice used to just bring them a sense of calmness, a sense of peace, a sense of feeling like everything is going to be okay. It was very, very reassuring to them. They miss your beauty, both your internal and your outer beauty. You have these angelic vibes. You're very giving, charismatic, I'm hearing from Spirit. Very in tune with the divine. And just an overall very beautiful person with your energies. They thought you were adorable, especially when you were mad. Maybe you got into little fights with this person from your past that is missing you, or maybe you guys just didn't always see eye to eye. But when you got really mad, this person actually thought it was cute. They miss that about you. They find you to be delightful, and they miss that sense of delight, awe, and wonder that you brought to their life. They miss your compassion. They were very attracted to you, so this is definitely somebody romantic here from your past that thought you were very attractive, body, mind, and soul. They miss your lips, your kisses. They thought you had very beautiful lips. And people from your past miss your enthusiasm for life, your enthusiasm for people that you love. You love deeply. That's the thing about you, my pile 3. You love so deeply, and it's very palpable. Your touch is gentle. You may have even given some of these people from your past massages. They really miss those massages or your gentle touch. Maybe they even just miss your hugs. I was immature. I got the card that says I was immature. So you got somebody here from your past who just wasn't mature. They weren't mature enough to handle you and the situation. They missed your presence. And they missed the way that you used to think. Just being present in their life was like enough, but they loved you. They loved it whenever you'd share your thoughts with them, your view of the world. Your outlook on things was always interesting to them. You might have been raised very differently from a lot of these people from your past. That is what I'm really sensing here, that you might have had very different upbringings. You could have even had different cultural beliefs than from some of these people, but something very, very different that set you apart from these people from your past that are really, really missing you. Be it friends, family members, or loved ones. You were just very different, almost like worlds apart, different, okay? But there was some commonality that brought you together, but in the end, it was just that you had more things that kind of drove a wedge between the relationship or the connection than anything else, and the differences became overwhelmingly exhausting, is what Spirit is saying. But they miss your kindness because you were always kind to this person. You know, even when they wanted to fight or whatever, if they wanted to fight, you never did. Or when they would get angry, maybe they had anger problems, you never really yelled back. If they were a yeller or something, you never yelled back. You really opened this person's eyes, whoever this is. Now they see their ways, they see their mistakes. They miss how you opened their eyes. They miss their partner in crime. Yeah, going back to this devil card, I really was sensing that maybe this was somebody that you used to have fun times with, party with. They miss their partner in crime, whoever this person is. This could be a friend or a romantic person. They miss their partner in crime. They miss just having fun with you, the fun times you used to have. They miss your eyes. They miss the closeness that you guys shared. They loved how your mind always worked. And they do regret their actions. They do regret all their actions that they did because they weren't acting right, and they weren't acting fair. They miss your tenderness. And they could really be themselves around you. You put them at peace and made them feel like they could always be themselves with you. They could always be honest with you. But some of them just weren't honest. They were deceptive. They would go behind your back, maybe even talk about you, gossip about you, say things that weren't true about you behind your back. This relationship or these past relationships were not fruitful. They may have been good for a time. This person, though, or these people from your past that miss you didn't ever feel good enough for you. Didn't I say that too? They kind of always had you up on a pedestal. That's crazy that this is coming out. It's just Spirit is validating that they never felt good enough for you. They always felt like you were going to leave them, or you had other... Yeah, that was how we started the reading with this card. You always had other choices, or, you know, somehow they felt you were better, like in a higher caliber than them, or like smarter than them, or prettier than them, or more good looking than them, or whatever. They always felt less than you. You used to make them happy in many ways. They miss your sense of humor. They miss your smile. You used to think of them and text or call them, and now you don't, and they miss that. They miss your texts. They miss your calls. They just miss how you used to just text them and say, hey, how's it going? Check in on them, but you don't do that anymore. We got this card. It's a message card from them. One of these people from your past is saying, I couldn't explain, but I wasn't ready. I was wounded. So that's what they really want you to know. And also that they gave up too easily. This could be someone who gave up too easily on this connection. Maybe they gave up first and that caused you to walk away. Or they gave up too easily somehow. They just weren't mature to handle this connection. But you knew just how to make them feel very loved. It just somehow wasn't enough for this person because they were very damaged, I'm hearing. They felt that way, very damaged. Because that's what Spirit is telling me. You used to protect this person, make them feel nurtured, cared for, loved. And they've done a lot of growing, and now they realize they messed up, and they're missing you. You could always open them up, and they would always open up around you, but maybe they had a hard time opening up around other people. They could have had social anxiety, or just anxiety around other people. But when you were nearby, they always felt safe and warm and protected. They could be their true selves with you. They miss the way that you used to light up around them like a Christmas tree. You would always look so happy in their presence because they really did make you happy for a long time until they just didn't anymore. And then it just feels like it was just over at that point. But for a long time, you would see this person and you would light up like a Christmas tree, and it made them feel truly special, and they missed that. You were two peas in a pod. You might have been just like them. Like, you guys might have felt like kindred spirits for a while. Like, you had so much alike. But like I said, the differences ended up kind of taking control. You tried to bring out the best in this person, and they feel like because they knew you, they are transformed. They are a better version of themselves. They miss your energy. They really miss having someone like you who truly, truly understood them. They have a hard time fitting in with society, these people from your past or this person. They just feel like an outcast, like a throwaway, discarded, I hear. Like, they have social anxiety is what I'm sensing, but like, they feel like people don't understand them, but they felt like you truly understood them. And they miss that about you. They find you very physically attractive as well, and they're missing seeing you because they were attracted to you. Many people look up to you from your past, and that's why they miss you too, because they adore you. I'm hearing adoration. There's no one like you. You know, you're very one of a kind, you're very unique. This person was afraid, okay? They were afraid to just be themselves, to tell you how they were really feeling. They might have gone cold. They took you for granted. They were afraid of intimacy, I'm hearing too. What they really miss about you is your strength. And the fact that they felt that you were strong enough to handle them. But even in the end, they couldn't handle themselves. It was just too much, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. This person's energy feels heavy to me, whoever this was from your past. But they feel like you were like a beautiful flower. Somebody who they saw blooming right in front of their eyes. They saw you change and grow, and they couldn't grow with you. That's what Spirit is telling me, because I'm being shown a beautiful flower, and I'm hearing I couldn't grow with you. They wanted to. They didn't know how to. And you might have tried to help this person to grow. But when people don't have you in their lives any longer, they feel hollow. I'm hearing a James Blunt song. It goes, did I disappoint you or let you down? Because I saw the end before it was something. I don't know the words very well, but it's goodbye my lover. That's what it is. Okay. I just had to sing a little bit in order to get to the chorus, but yeah, it's like goodbye my lover, goodbye my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. So you might want to listen to that song. This is how the people from your past view you. This is one of the reasons they miss you. The lyrics to that song may really stand out to you. It's called Goodbye, My Lover. I didn't get any other songs for the other two piles, but that song just came to me. And the words go, did I disappoint you? Did I let you down? Should I be feeling guilty or let the judges frown? 'Cause I saw the end before we'd begun. Yes, I saw you were blind and I knew I had won. So I took what was mine by eternal right, took your soul out into the night. It may be over, but it won't stop there. I'm here for you, if you'd only care. If you're interested in hearing the rest of those lyrics or seeing them, you can Google them or listen to that song. That's somebody's message for you from your past. Well, my pile 3, I hope that this has been a good reading for you. It was a great deep dive into why they are missing you. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment and let me know that this resonated with you. Also, if you would like to, please subscribe to my channel so I can welcome you to my YouTube family. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for being here. I do love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, check out my description box below for all the information about how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected but always appreciated. And you can find more information in my description box on how to do that as well. If you were drawn to any of the other piles, please feel free to watch as many as you would like to, because there may be multiple messages in the different piles for you. So check out any other of the piles that you were drawn to. Thanks again so much. Much love to you. Stay beautiful. And until next time, bye.